Welcome to Study Loop.
Now we'll work on problem 116 from chapter 17. Here we're told we have a buffer of formic acid and sodium formate, and we need to adjust the buffer to pH 4.1, and so we need to see if we need to add NaOH or HCl and the mass of that reagent. So first we need to calculate the pH of the initial solution to see if we need to add acid or base to go to 4.1. So pH is equal to pKa plus the log over the base of the acid. So the pKa for formic acid is 3.74. And since we're told in the problem that we have the log of base over acid is, and the moles, however, are equal to each other, so this here becomes 0. So our pH is 3.74. So we add NaOH to increase the pH. We want to specifically increase to 4.0. So the next part of this is to see how much we need to add. So the log of to raise the pH to 4.1, we need to, if we plug in 4.1 here, we get a value of 0.36 is equal to log of base over acid. This is calculated from subtracting 3.74 from both sides. And then we take the antilog and we get the ratio of base to acid is equal to 2.29. So we can create two terms for base and acid. We know that this is one of them. This is our term number 1. And our second term, we can calculate from the beginning. So we have initial concentration of base as being, not concentration, but the number of moles is 0.025. So HA is 0.025 moles. And that's also equal to A minus. So the total number of moles, let's say acid plus base, has to be equal to 0.05, no matter what. So since we have these two equations here and two variables, we can solve to see which one, what can solve both equations. So we can say that base is equal to 2.29 times acid. And we get that from modifying this equation. And then we can plug this term into our second equation. Acid plus 2.29 times acid is equal to 0.05 moles. This becomes 3.29. Acid, if we take this as sort of a variable, is equal to 0.05. And so acid, or moles of acid, then becomes 0.05 divided by 3.29, which is 0.015 moles. And so we can plug this in to our previous equation where we get our first equation, we have base divided by 0.015 is equal to 2.29 this tells us that base is equal to 0.035 moles. So let me open up a page to finish this problem, keeping in mind these numbers. So we began with 0.025 of both compounds. So to convert the pH to 4.1, we need 0.035 moles of base. So we need to convert to 0.0 moles of formic acid, so acid to the base, formate. So since we need 0.01 moles, and it's a 1-to-1 ratio, we need 0.01 moles of NaOH. So the question is, what is the mass that we need? So we multiply 0.010 moles times the molar mass of sodium, which is 39.997 grams per mole. Moles will cancel and gives us a mass of 0.40